y'all, appreciate you coming back. Big E here from Texas. Beautiful Saturday. Feeling very creative. So I'm over here at my creation station. I've had a few requests about when are we going to see some scrap magic. So today's the day. First and foremost, safety first. You know, the older you get, the more important your appendages are. Just saying. Safety first. Talk about the surplus that I use. Up until this point, every piece of scrap magic that I've made has been 100% sourced material. I've not bought anything to make my art. Not that I won't buy anything, but the goal is to use something that's already been used for another purpose. Now, if I buy a blade and I use the blade for a year and I dull the blade up and the blade becomes trash, well, yeah, I can surplus from my own stuff. But the goal is to not pay anything for the art that you're creating, even down to the bases that I use. I did a job a while back where they had installed some big commercial roll-up doors, and these roll-up doors had counterweights on either side of them. These are the counterweights, and he ended up with 44 extra. They're pretty heavy. So at the end of the job, rather than hauling those things off, he's like, "Hey man, do you want these things?" I said, "Yes sir," and there you go. More scrap magic. But today, we're going to focus on the gift we got from Roger. Do something with these railroad spikes. I've been looking at it for a few days on the workbench, and I keep gravitating towards the old cowboy. So what I'm thinking, maybe we do a few fence posts and strung some barbed wire on it, and maybe we'll do a lean-in cowboy. Sounds like fun. So, welcome to Scrap Magic 101. Stay tuned, guys. Fence post. How tall is he going to be? So let's figure maybe something like that right there. Knock the pretty off of it. Not bad. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. I know there's a welder somewhere going, just turn it that way, tighten it down, flip the thing, weld it 2 strikes, and you're done, man. Come on. But it's not me. It's a learning process. It's a big old cowboy hat, I'll tell you that. He's well protected from the rays. Kind of looks like a witch right now. Woo! The big boy. Oh yeah. It's a big power difference. All right. Now he's kind of Indiana Jones. Well, y'all, I'm feeling great about where we are with the sculpture. I got my fence line set up. I set 3 posts, strung some barbed wire. I really like how the barbed wire turned out. When it started, we were going to make our cowboy out of this brand new railroad spike here, but I found this guy right here, and it just clearly has a whole lot more cowboy character to it than that new spike. So what I did was I took the tip off the new spike, welded it to the old spike, and our new cowboy was born. So if I can get him to stand up, I'm gonna lean him up against the post, probably tip his hat, keep the UVs out of his eyes. But I'm excited about this sculpture and how it's going to turn out. But for now, this is the end of Scrap Magic 101 Part 1. Repurposing coming at you. All right, y'all. Well, you know, here on the homestead, we like to repurpose everything. But what about that gas grill? What could you possibly use that piece of junk for after you wear it out? You can't cook with it anymore? Well, how about this idea? Me and my wife repurposed our old gas grill to a planter. So she does her potting and stuff right there. She had the cute little butterfly to the top of it. Thank you, Pinterest. And what do you do with the grills that are left from the inside of it? What do you do with the grates? Well, I'll tell you. It's the entrance to my shop where all the magic happens. I needed a little porch for when I come up here, and I needed a place to clean my boots, you know, so I put that grate in the concrete there. Use some tools to make my initials, customize it, make it my own. And there you go. Turned out great. If you guys like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you. See you next time.